adventure where I'm taking us somewhere sketchy. Driving back from Texas, I made a little detour. It was pretty easy to find this cemetery. However, I did notice, unlike other cemeteries, there's no signs or markers directing you to let you know that you're even in a cemetery. I just happened to see the crosses and stopped. That looks crazy. I don't think I'm climbing up there today. It's an area where they've had a lot of Bigfoot sightings or reports. Also rumored to be haunted, of course. We're visiting the Brown Springs Indian Cemetery. While I keep referring to this as an Indian cemetery, I believe it was just kind of a pioneer cemetery. There are a few Chickasaw natives buried here, but for some reason I just kept calling it Indian Cemetery. I've been wanting to visit this place for a very long time. So, finally here. The springs are very pretty, except for the litter that people have put in there. Love the trickling water, except for the trash. It's a very pretty area. Really pretty out here. I thought there were actually headstones. I do not see any headstones, so I may have to walk up that little trail. Fun. Super excited. It's really windy today. So this is the Indian Cemetery, and I've also heard there's Bigfoot activity, and I've also heard they've had bodies found down here that have been dumped. So that's kind of crazy. I walked to the top of the hill. It's the only headstone I see so far. I'm out of breath. Mary J. Idell Wilkinson, 1904 to July 19th, 1924. Wife of Ben, mother of Lucille. This cemetery is near the Red River, and I had read previously there was 2 companies that would ferry people across from Texas into Indian Territory. This was obviously before I-35. But anyway, I'm guessing that is why the burials were on top of the high hill, was to avoid flooding areas. There's a rock that's probably marking somebody's grave. It is super windy today. Probably wasn't my best idea. I should probably come out here when I have somebody else with me. But I climbed to the top. Spring is starting. Maybe all the headstones are just overgrown and I'm not seeing them. Maybe they decayed, went back to the earth. Because that is the only headstone I've found so far up here. That property has a sign that says no trespassing down there. So there's this rock. And then this is Wilkinson. That's the only one I see up here. Possibly this was an old marker. There's nothing on there. Oh, here's one. Wilson, wife of W.W. Wilson, born April 7th, 1865, died February 28th, 1885. Gone but not forgotten. That looks like it was some of these. L-O. Cannot read that one. This one is B.M. Stewart, born February 28th, 1850, died January 5th, 1906. Beloved, thou wert admired wherever known. Stewart. There's one over here by the tree. Ooh. CFL, born April 19th, 1814, died September 25th, 1886. I can't read the inscription. Looks like CFL. Part of it looks like it's kind of chipped off maybe at the top. There's some look like they're broken off their base. This one says died December 26th, 1887. Cannot tell. Looks like somebody brought them something and it's all smashed. And this one looks like it has NN. And that one's just a stone. Just here paying my respects. I mean no harm. That way maybe you're not forgotten. see one, but I don't know how to get over there. Let's go back up this way. I think I just saw a pretty butterfly. Are you following me, butterfly? There's another stone that marks somebody. Can't see. That might be somebody's stone. It's a broken stone. I can't really see it. A.R. Vineyard, born December 9th, 1840, died July 18th, 1901. Beloved, I cannot read that. It's got a nice stone. I think that may be it, or all I can see. I should go back to my car. Remember when I got lost in my Heavener Runestone hike? That's how I feel about now, trying to find the trail back. I'll link that video if you haven't watched it, when I got lost in the woods at the Heavener Runestones. There's someone over there. It's broken off a stone. I can't. I'm not going to pick that up. I don't know what was in the hole behind it. Okay, heading back towards the car. I hope you guys rest in peace. Here's one. I don't think I saw this one. I cannot make it out. Looks like died 1878, maybe. Cannot read that last name. Cannot read that. They're just kind of scattered, so they may be all on here. No disrespect if I'm stepping on you. There's a bunch of stones over there. I mean, no disrespect, I'm just visiting. So something initials are in that. Can't make it out. I found the trail back. Yay, I'm not gonna be lost out here forever. It's kind of a scary trek back to the car. I'm glad I came up here. I would have never found those stones. So I hope you enjoyed this little excursion with me. What are these little plants? I've never seen them. They're just starting to bloom. Let me know if you know what those are. Interesting. I have a friend who's a Bigfoot hunter, and he said there's claims a Bigfoot has been heard or witnessed in this woods. I don't know. Bigfoot's not really my thing. But he claims there are stories from down here at Brown Springs. Let me know in the comments if you ever heard about that. Do you know what I thought about? They had to bring the bodies up, I guess, this road, which is really crazy. They would have had to use mules or horses and a wagon. Because this is crazy, unless there was another way in back in the day. Because those burials were 1800s. Oh my gosh. It's so lopsided. Like this whole side's like eroded. This is crazy. Why do I do this to myself? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little trek to the Brown Springs Indian Cemetery. Until next time, bye for now.